fetch a gold chain, which he now decides to give to the courtesan. Enter Antipholus of Ephesus, his man Dromio, Angelo the goldsmith, and Balthazar the merchant. Antipholus of Ephesus. Good Signor Angelo, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I keep not hours. Say that I lingered with you at your shop to see the making of her carcanet, and that tomorrow you will bring it home. But here's a villain that would face me down. He met me on the mart, and that I beat him, and charged him with 1,000 marks in gold, and that I did deny my wife and house. Thou drunkard, thou, what didst thou mean by this? Dromio of Ephesus. Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know. That you beat me at the mart, I have your hand to show. If the skin were parchment, and the blows you gave were ink, your own handwriting would tell you what I think. Antipholus of Ephesus. I think thou art an ass. Dromio of Ephesus. Marry, so it doth appear, by the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear. I should kick being kicked, and being at that pass, you would keep from my heels and beware of an ass. Antipholus of Ephesus. Your sad Signor Balthazar, pray God our cheer may answer my good will and your good welcome here. Balthazar. I hold your dainties cheap, sir, and your welcome dear. Antipholus of Ephesus. O Signor Balthazar, either at flesh or fish, a table full of welcome makes scarce one dainty dish. Balthazar. Good meat, sir, is common, that every churl affords. Antipholus of Ephesus. And welcome more common, for that's nothing but words. Balthazar. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. Antipholus of Ephesus. I to a niggardly host and more sparing guest, but though my gates be mean, take them in good part. Better cheer may you have, but not with better heart. He attempts to open the door. But soft, my door is locked. To Dromio. Go, bid them let us in. Dromio of Ephesus. Maud, Bridget, Marianne, Cicely, Gillian, Gin. Dromio of Syracuse. Within. Mome, Malthouse, Capon, Coxcomb, Idiot, Patch. Either get thee from the door, or sit down at the hatch. Dost thou conjure for wenches, that thou call'st for such store? When one is one too many, go get thee from the door. Dromio of Ephesus. What patch is made our porter? My master stays in the street. Dromio of Syracuse. Within. Let him walk from whence he came, lest he catch cold on's feet. Antipholus of Ephesus. Who talks within there? Ho, open the door. Dromio of Syracuse. Within. Right, sir, I'll tell you when, and you'll tell me wherefore. Antipholus of Ephesus. Wherefore? For my dinner. I have not dined today. Dromio of Syracuse. Within. Nor today, here you must not. Come again when you may. Antipholus of Ephesus. What art thou that keepst me out from the house I owe? Dromio of Syracuse. Within. The porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromio. Dromio of Ephesus. O villain, thou hast stolen both mine office and my name. The one never got me credit, the other mickle blame. If thou hadst been Dromio today in my place, thou wouldst have changed thy face for a name, or thy name for an arse. Enter Luce. Above unseen, by Antipholus of Ephesus and his company. Luce. What a coil is there, Dromio? Who are those at the gate? Dromio of Ephesus. Let my master in, Luce. Luce. Faith, no, he comes too late, and so tell your master. Dromio of Ephesus. O Lord, I must laugh. Have you at with a proverb? Shall I set in my staff? Luce. Have at you with another. That's when can you tell? Dromio of Syracuse with him. If thy name be called Luce, Luce, thou hast answered him well. Antipholus of Ephesus to Luce. Do you hear, you minion? You let us in, I hope. Luce. I thought to have asked you. Dromio of Syracuse with him. And you said no. Dromio of Ephesus. So come help. Well struck, there was blow for blow. Antipholus of Ephesus to Luce. Thou baggage, let me in. Luce. Can you tell for whose sake? Dromio of Ephesus. Master, knock the door hard. Luce. Let him knock till it ache. Antipholus of Ephesus. You'll cry for this minion if I beat the door down. He beats on the door. Luce. What needs all that and a pair of stocks in the town? Enter Adriana, above unseen by Antipholus of Ephesus and his company. Adriana. Who is that at the door that keeps all this noise? Dromio of Syracuse with him. By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys. Antipholus of Ephesus. Are you there, wife? You might have come before. Adriana. Your wife, Sir Knave, go, get you from the door. Adriana and Luce exit. Dromio of Ephesus. If you went in pain, master, this knave would go sore. Angelo to Antipholus of Ephesus. Here is neither cheer, sir, nor welcome. We would fain have either. Balthazar. In debating which was best, we shall part with neither. Dromio of Ephesus. They stand at the door, master. Bid them welcome hither. Antipholus of Ephesus. There is something in the wind that we cannot get in. Dromio of Ephesus. You would say so, master, if your garments were thin. Your cake here is warm within. You stand here in the cold. It would make a man mad as a buck to be so bought and sold. Antipholus of Ephesus. Go, fetch me something. I'll break ope the gate. Dromio of Syracuse with him. Break any breaking here, and I'll break your knave's pate. Dromio of Ephesus. A man may break a word with you, sir, and words are but wind. Aye, and break it in your face, so he break it not behind. Dromio of Syracuse with him. It seems thou wasn't once breaking out upon thee hind. Dromio of Ephesus. He's too much out upon thee. I pray thee, let me in. Dromio of Syracuse within. Aye, when fowls have no feathers and fish have no fin. Antipholus of Ephesus to Dromio of Ephesus. Well, I'll break in. Go, borrow me a crow. Dromio of Ephesus. A crow without feather? Master, mean you so? For a fish without a fin, there's a fowl without a feather. If a crow help us in, sirrah, we'll pluck a crow together. Antipholus of Ephesus. Go, get thee gone, fetch me an iron crow. Balthazar. Have patience, sir, oh let it not be so. Herein you war against your reputation, and draw within the compass of suspect the unviolated honour of your wife. Once this, your long experience of her wisdom, her sober virtue, years and modesty, plead on her part some cause due unknown. And doubt not, sir, but she will well excuse why at this time the doors are made against you. Be ruled by me, depart in patience, and let us go to the Tiger all to dinner. And about evening come yourself alone to know the reason of this strange restraint. If by strong hand you offer to break in, now in the stirring passage of the day, a vulgar comment will be made of it, and that supposed by the common rout. against your yet ungalled estimation, that may with foul intrusion enter in, and dwell upon your grave when you are dead. For slander lives upon succession, forever housed where it gets possession. Antipholus of Ephesus. You have prevailed. I will depart in quiet, and, in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty and witty, wild and yet too gentle. There will we die, this woman that I mean, my wife, but I protest without desert, hath oftentimes upbraided me withal. To her will we to dinner. To Angelo. Get you home and fetch the chain. By this I know 'tis made. Bring it, I pray you, to the Porpentine, for there's the house. That chain will I bestow, be it nothing but to spite my wife, upon mine hostess there. Good sir, make haste, since mine own doors refuse to entertain me. I'll knock elsewhere to see if they'll disdain me. Angelo. I'll meet you at that place some hour hence. Antipholus of Ephesus. Do so. This jest shall cost me some expense. They exit. Okay, Act 3, Scene 2. Synopsis. Antipholus of Syracuse falls in love with Adriana's sister, Luciana. Dromio of Syracuse is claimed by Adriana's kitchen maid as her betrothed. The two Syracusans decide that Luciana and the kitchen maid are witches, and Antipholus sends Dromio to the harbour to book immediate passage. The goldsmith enters and gives Antipholus the chain. Enter Luciana with Antipholus of Syracuse. Luciana. And may it be that you have quite forgot a husband's office. Shall, Antipholus, even in the spring of love, thy love springs rot? Shall love, in building, grow so ruinous? If you did wed my sister for her wealth, then for her wealth's sake use her with more kindness. Or, if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth, muffle your false love with some show of blindness. Let not my sister read it in your eye. Be not thy tongue thy own shame's orator. Look sweet, speak fair, become disloyalty, apparel vice like virtue's harbinger. Bear a fair presence, though your heart be tainted. Teach sin the courage of a holy saint. Be secret false. What need she be acquainted? What simple thief brags of his own attaint? 'Tis double wrong to truant with your bed, and let her read it in thy looks at board. Shame hath a bastard fame, well managed. Ill deeds is doubled with an evil word. Alas, poor woman, make us but believe thy being compact of credit, that you love us. Though others have the arm, show us the sleeve. We in your motion turn, and you may move us. Then, gentle brother, get you in again. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife. 'Tis holy sport to be a little vain, when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife. Antipholus of Syracuse. Sweet mistress, what your name is else I know not, nor by what wonder you do hit of mine, less in your knowledge and your grace you show not than our earth's wonder, more than earth divine. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak. Lay open to my earthly gross conceit, smothered in errors, feeble, shallow, weak, the folded meaning of your words' deceit. Against my soul's pure truth, why labour you to make it wander in an unknown field? Are you a god? Would you create me new? Transform me then, and to your power I'll yield. But if that I am, I, then well I know your weeping sister is no wife of mine, nor to her bed no homage do I owe. Far more will dote. Spread o'er the silver waves thy golden hairs, and as I bed I'll take them under their lie, and in that glorious supposition think he gains by death that hath such means to die. Let love, being light, be drowned if she sink. Luciana. What, are ye mad that you do reason so? Antipholus of Syracuse. Not mad, but mated. How, I do not know. Luciana. It is a fault that springeth from your eye. Antipholus of Syracuse. For gazing on your beams, fair sun being by. Luciana. Gaze when you should, and that will clear your sight. Antipholus of Syracuse. As good to wink, sweet love, as look on night. Luciana. Why call you me love? Call my sister so. Antipholus of Syracuse. Thy sister's sister. Luciana. That's my sister. Antipholus of Syracuse. No, it is thyself, mine own self's better part, mine eye's clear eye, my dear heart's dearer heart, my food, my fortune, and my sweet hope's aim, my soul, earth's heaven, and my heaven's claim. Luciana. All this my sister is, or else should be. Antipholus of Syracuse. Call thyself sister, sweet, for I am thee. Thee will I love, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband yet, nor I no wife. Give me thy hand. Luciana. Oh, soft sir, hold you still. I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill. She exits. Enter Dromio of Syracuse, running. Antipholus of Syracuse. Why, how now, Dromio? Where run'st thou so fast? Dromio of Syracuse. Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself? Antipholus of Syracuse. Thou art Dromio, thou art my man, thou art thyself. Dromio of Syracuse. I am an ass, I am a woman's man, and beside myself. Antipholus of Syracuse. What woman's man, and how besides thyself? Dromio of Syracuse. Marry, sir, beside myself I am due to a woman, one that claims me, one that haunts me, one that will have me. Antipholus of Syracuse. What claim lays she to thee? Dromio of Syracuse. Marry, sir, such claim as you would lay to your horse, and she would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, she would have me, but that she, being a very beastly creature, lays claim to me. Antipholus of Syracuse. What is she? Dromio of Syracuse. A very reverend body, aye, such a one as a man may not speak of without he say so reverence. I have but lean luck in the match, and yet is she a wondrous fat marriage. Antipholus of Syracuse. How dost thou mean a fat marriage? Dromio of Syracuse. Marry, sir, she's the kitchen wench and all grease, and I know not what use to put her to, but to make a lamp of her, and run from her by her own light. I warrant her rags, and the tallow in them will burn a Poland winter. If she lives till doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world. Antipholus of Syracuse. What complexion is she of? Dromio of Syracuse. Swart like my shoe, but her face nothing like so clean kept. For why? She sweats. A man may go over shoes in the grime of it. Antipholus of Syracuse. That's a fault that water will mend. Dromio of Syracuse. No, sir, 'tis in grain. No, as a flood could not do it. Antipholus of Syracuse. What's her name? Dromio of Syracuse. Nell, sir, but her name and 3/4, that's an L and 3/4, will not measure her from hip to hip. Antipholus of Syracuse. Then she bears some breadth. She is spherical, like a globe. I could find out countries in her. Antipholus of Syracuse. In what part of her body stands Ireland? Dromio of Syracuse. Marry, sir, in her buttocks. I found it out by the box. Antipholus of Syracuse. Where's Scotland? Dromio of Syracuse. I found it by the Baroness, hard in the palm of her hand. Antipholus of Syracuse. Where France? Dromio of Syracuse. In her forehead, armed and reverted, making war against her heir. Antipholus of Syracuse. Where England? Dromio of Syracuse. I looked for the chalky cliffs, but I could find no whiteness in them. But I guess it stood in her chin by the salt stream that ran between France and it. Antipholus of Syracuse. Where Spain? Dromio of Syracuse. Faith, I saw it not, but I felt it hot in her breath. Antipholus of Syracuse. Where America? The Indies. Dromio of Syracuse. Oh, sir, upon her nose, all embellished with rubies, carbuncles, sapphires, declining their rich aspect to the hot breath of Spain, who sent whole armadas of carracks to be ballast at her nose. Antipholus of Syracuse. Where stood Belgia? The Netherlands. Dromio of Syracuse. Oh, sir, I did not look so low to conclude this drudge or diviner laid claim to me, called me Dromio, swore I was assured to her, told me what privy marks I had about me, as the mark of my shoulder, the mole in my neck, the great wart on my left arm, that I, amazed, ran from her as a wretch. And I think if my breast had not been made of faith and my heart of steel, she had transformed me to a curtal dog and made me turn ethereal. Antipholus of Syracuse. Go, hie thee presently, post to the road, and if the wind blow any way from shore, I will not harbour in this town tonight. If any bark put forth, come to the mart, where I will walk till thou return to me. If everyone knows us, and we know none, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone. Dromio of Syracuse. As from a bear, the man would run for life, so fly I from her that would be my wife. He exits. Antipholus of Syracuse. That's none but riches do inhabit here, and therefore 'tis high time that I were hence. She that doth call me husband, even my soul doth for a wife abhor. But her fair sister, possessed with such a gentle sovereign grace, of such enchanting presence and discourse, hath almost made me traitor to myself. But lest myself be guilty to self-wrong, I'll stop mine ears against the mermaid's song. Enter Angelo with the chain. Angelo. Master Antipholus. Antipholus of Syracuse. Aye, that's my name. Angelo. I know it well, sir. Lo, here's the chain. I thought to have taken you at the Porpentine. The chain unfinished made me stay thus long. He gives Antipholus a chain. Antipholus of Syracuse. What is your will that I shall do with this? Angelo. What please yourself, sir. I have made it for you. Antipholus of Syracuse. Made it for me, sir. I bespoke it not. Angelo. Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it, and please your wife withal, and soon at supper time I'll visit you, and then receive my money for the chain. Antipholus of Syracuse. I pray you, sir, receive the money now, for fear you never see the chain nor money more. Angelo. You are a merry man, sir. Fare you well. He exits. Antipholus of Syracuse. What I should think of this I cannot tell, but this I think, there's no man is eyes so vain that would refuse so fair an offered chain. I see a man here needs not live by shifts, when in the streets he meets such golden gifts. I'll to the mart, and there for Dromio stay. If any ship put out, then straight away he exits. Okay, that is all for this video. So I hope